We're going to hit that. Go in here. I believe we have our nice little Clio all packed up there. Yes, the Logitech Clio is already there. Let's just do a nice photo here. Why not? Later we can put that in as our thumbnail. So let's get it on. Today we're happy to announce we got our RicmoTech adapter so that we can use the G. Hello, Keon Ortiz. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching. Today we're using the RicmoTech adapter so that we can use our G27 pedals, because the pedals that come with the Thrustmaster T300RS aren't so hot. I'm not thrilled with them. The brake has too much give and I wind up locking the pedals. Gonna take a couple of laps around Brands Hatch, the Indy circuit. Maybe we'll boost it up to 5 laps. And 19 opponents sounds good, all identical. Maybe we can change the weather. I think we're gonna go with all dry for now because you silly bastard. Pardon my French. Yes, this is PS4. We're using the Thrustmaster T300RS with a set of Logitech G27 pedals, courtesy of RicmoTech, because I purchased a RicmoTech adapter to let me use my old Logitech G27 pedals, which are so much nicer than the 2-pedal system that comes with the T300. So thanks for asking, and now we're going to jump in the race. Hopefully we don't make too big a fool of ourselves. This isn't my first race with the Logitech pedals attached. Highly recommend it if you have a pair of G25 or G27 Logitech pedals laying around. $20. Thank you so much for the kind words, Keon, and thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully I learned something. I've already done a race or two with these pedals, and unless I really stand on the brake, it does not lock up the brakes. So here we go. We're about to hit it. Yeah. If I could just remember how to change the view, that would be so nice. But I guess we're stuck in this view. And yes, I'm gonna leave the drive line on, because I'm still not exactly Mario Andretti. Hopefully you can still hear my voice. Oh, pay attention. Stop looking at what's written on the screen, dummy. I tried this with Drive Club a bit earlier, and also with Assetto Corsa, and certainly makes a difference. Yes, I just locked up the brakes right there, but I did so because I came in way too hot, not because I screwed up. Get about halfway down the pedal before you really need to stand on it to get it to lock up. And just throttling, yeah, just feathering the throttle and using about half a brake, and we got it.
Lovely driving, great first lap. We're in
if
control,
you're driving
so
with
to second place.
a DS4, you know, DualShock 4, people tell me that right now Micro Center has the Thrustmaster T150, which does have force feedback. I am told that it's on sale right now for $130, which is a pretty good price. I briefly had the T80, but the lack of force feedback was, oh my, get off the grass, dummy. The lack of force feedback was simply not good after coming from having a, oh boy, don't lose control, dummy. After coming from the Fanatics, coming from the Fanatics 911 with force feedback, the 911 Carrera, which unfortunately doesn't work so well with this PlayStation 4. Having no force feedback was not cool. So I sold off the T80, essentially for what I paid for it. Oh boy, that's almost beefing it. So I recommend not getting the T80. I mean, yes, it's a bit of a upgrade from using DualShock controllers, but the lack of force feedback really cripples it. I don't know if you actually need the T300. The T150 is supposed to be very similar. Comes with the same crummy pedals, which I suspect you should...
P2, great job. Focus on your lap time, no mistake.
I suspect you would be better off either getting Thrustmaster's Pro pedals, or doing what I did if you happen to have the a set of Logitech pedals laying around. To be honest, I've never really liked the Fanatics pedals that I had. I did not have Club Sport pedals, so that was yes, this is a great game. Unfortunately for us PlayStation folks, we actually have to buy it, but the people on Xbox right now, until I think March 15th, you can get Project Cars for free on Xbox One. What lap are we on?
Strong pace,
oh boy.
Great job.
Oh, it's the last lap. Look at that. Oh, don't lose it now, dummy. So, there, by the way, if you guys are on Facebook, there's quite a few PS4 racing sim groups. And there's a couple for Project Cars. I think there's a few for Assetto Corsa. Drive Club's really not a sim, but it's still a fun game. And if you don't have Drive Club, I recommend spending the $7.99, I think it is in the PlayStation Store. It's a fun little game. May not be a simulation like Assetto Corsa and Project Cars, but still a fun game. And at $7.99, it's like a no-brainer. That's like
driving. You've nailed it. That was
a cup of coffee and a Danish at Starbucks or something. So, didn't do too bad. I mean, yeah, we have the settings dialed down a bit. And I have the force feedback actually dialed down a bit. I'm going to save that. Why not? Alright, let's return to Race Central. Once again, TWU Local 100, giving our union a little shout out. That's what the hat is from. We had a rally not too long ago for union benefits. Woohoo! Union power. Don't let anybody tell you that unions are bad. The only people who cry about unions are the bosses who want to make all the money on the backs of their workers. Alright, maybe let's try the little Ford Focus. We're going to stick to little rinky-dinky cars. Oh, wait, the Mitsubishi Lancer is here somewhere. Mitsubishi Lancer, yeah, why not? Take that out for a little spin. Not going to do very many games of this. Just testing things out. Also testing the camera. Thinking about getting the PSVR, although I have seen some interesting little hacks to use a Google Cardboard. I try and avoid the glitches, but I also play Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, although I still prefer the Modern Combat rebooted or remastered, whatever they called it. And it was well worth the $63 that Amazon charged for it. For $80, I wasn't really feeling it. For $63, wasn't a bad deal. But lately, I've been like playing almost exclusively race games.
Focus on the lights. Go for a clean getaway.
Hopefully, you can hear me pretty good. In my headset, I'm finding this really loud. Not as loud as the Mercedes SLS, which is deafening. Even when you're in the car. Oh, I'm gonna beef it. Maybe not. You'd think that I play this track so much that I would not need to use this driveline, but honestly, I'm only back into racing games about a month. Oh, don't go into the grass. I previously on the PlayStation 3 used to play a lot of Gran Turismo. This car seems to have a wee bit more pick up and go. We're coming to you live from the wilds of Brooklyn, New York, and in the Gravesend section. And not too far over from us, we have one of those motorsports race rooms with one of those super duper $20,000 race rig. Uh-oh, I'm gonna lose it. I'm standing on that brake. Okay, get off the dirt. So, that race room, if you happen to be in Brooklyn, go check them out. I mean, that rig that they have is incredible. It's a little pricey, but not bad at all. Oh, get off the dirt. It's like I say, it's a little pricey. It's about 20 bucks for a half an hour. And honestly, I don't think it's a bad deal considering what those rigs cost them. Oh, get off the sand trap. The bots can get you when you're in throwback. When you're on the throwback, go to the oh, pay attention, stop reading about the glitch. Thanks for the info though, Keon. Maybe later on I'll give it a shot with the robots. I definitely don't want to be messing with that online. Don't want to get banned. I've had this account for many years and do not wish to get banned for using naughtiness. Oh, and I beefed it hard. Tried to take that corner a little too hot. Thankfully, I had such a big lead. Yeah, that's my split time for that one is not. Oh, I did it again. Although I think this is the last lap, so I think we're pretty good. Don't read while racing. That's a great idea. Okay. Go to the roof of the barn and they can't get you. Okay. Yeah. Trying to read that while I was racing wasn't exactly the good idea. But thanks for the info, Keon. It's very useful. Just for even against the bots, just to do trick shots could be fun. Alright, maybe now we'll do the Ford Focus here. I'm not going to run this stream for very long. After all, ooh, I probably didn't even turn monetization on right now. I'm such a naughty boy. So, pardon me a moment. I'll be turning on the monetization just so I can pay for some of these toys. This wheel should really be about here. Right now it seems like I'm 11 feet tall, which is not realistic. If I was really this tall, I'd probably be like close to 7 foot. So let me jump in here and get it on. Okay, pardon me for ignoring you folks, but let's see. Mad Mohawk Gaming, here we go. Let's get in there. Live streaming. Have you live streamed, Keon? It's actually kind of fun. And Project Cars Live. There we go. Project Cars Live. All right. Give me my control room, please. Let's see. Ingestion settings are no longer editable. No kidding. Okay. My stream is good. Broadcast alert. Alright, we have to turn the monetization on, and I forgot where it is, which is never a good idea. I should really have went around and did this before I turned the stream actually on. There we go, monetization. Huzzah! Save. And we have Nightbot going, so hopefully Nightbot is on the ball here. And this content has never aired on the television before. And today is the recording date, even though we're not really recording, we're live streaming. And we'll make it all there and all. So, no, this is not 360-degree video. We will add the required delay for the commercials to work properly, and hopefully we haven't knocked you guys out. All right, let's go jump into, oh no, not different track, dummy. Let's jump into Ford Focus. Oh, no, Ford Escort, excuse me. Maybe later we'll take this old beast out. I remember when I was a kid watching these guys blast around in those. Formula, Ford Mustang, Boss, Ford Focus, Ford Falcon, Ford Escort. Let's take the Falcon, not the Falcon, the Focus out. Yeah, I'm rambling on like a lunatic, ain't I? So, like I said, we got Nightbot running. We're just blasting around, enjoying the RicmoTech adapter that's letting us use our old pedals from the Logitech G25, G27. Best $20 that I spent. We recently built a pedal deck. Enjoy. Thanks for watching, bro. See you later, Keon, and thanks for the information, and thanks for viewing us. As I was saying, we built a pedal deck. We actually use
time to focus on those lights.
a $20 T table
and defend that pole position.
I forgot again to lower the volume on my headset. We use a T table, a $20 T table, to mount our wheel on, which is the Thrustmaster T300RS. And like I said, $20 T table from the local dollar store, or people also call them snack tables or TV tables. So that if you've never heard of a T table, you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you've heard of one of the others. So it's a $20 T table for the wheel mount. And I have two old stair treads that a neighbor was tossing in the garbage, and we went sideways there. That was unpleasant. And now we're off into the sand trap like we're playing golf. So he was throwing away a couple of old stair treads from a project he did, and I grabbed them, glued them together, put some additional
keep it on
wood
the island and keep pushing,
and drilled some holes, covered it with some gray felt, and that's our pedal deck. And that being on across the bottom legs of the T table helps keep the T table on the ground. We don't lift it up off the ground courtesy of hairy turns anymore. And having the pedals bolted to that wooden deck has the benefit of not having to chase the pedals around anymore. Used to be terrible in Gran Turismo to chase the pedals around. So we're just taking this Ford Focus around in Brands Hatch. Yes, we have the driveline on. Before the next race, I'll turn it off and lower my headset volume, because the headset, some of these cars are super loud. At least in my headset they are. Hopefully they're not blowing your eardrums out on the live stream. And if they are, I apologize. And if they are, also please let me know in the comments. Because the comments are on the right here, I can actually see them.
Still chasing, so protect
Yeah.
that gap.
Oh yeah, 7 seconds behind me. Even if I beef it hard, I think the won't catch me. Especially we're in the 3rd lap. Project Cars is what we're driving right now. And we get a little sideways there. Project Cars is what we're driving, and I highly suggest investing $1.99 in the Crew Chief app, although I'm not using it currently because I don't have my...
Congratulations, you won it by a mile.
I don't have my amplifier set up. I have a... wish I could see what the hell this says. Okay. That seems like I lowered the volume a bit. Thank you for your patience. As I said, lowering the volume a bit on the headset so I don't go deaf. The Crew Chief app for Android works great with this game. It's fantastic. I think now that we have this pedal set, we can boost the AI opponents. We're not racing anybody, so if we bang into people, don't be upset. We're just racing AI right now. And we have them set pretty low because when I was using the original T300RS pedals, I would lock the brakes constantly and go off into the wilderness. Right, let's switch cars, put the Escort on. Anyway, so I did say I was going to do something and I can't remember what it was. I know adjusting the sound level in my headset was one of them. Hopefully that tap on the headset didn't blow your eardrums out or your speakers. Hopefully everything is copacetic. Oh, that was it. I wanted to raise the... We have them pretty far down here, so let's bring it up to about 35 and see if we get slaughtered or not. And let's maybe mess around with this. Make random, and we'll make this one, come on, random. So the beginning of the race will be clear. The second and third quarter of the race will be random, and the last quarter of the race will be just overcast. We have the weather progression at 20 times normal speed to make sure that we get through the weather progressions. I don't know if we need it that high. It may cycle through several times, which would be bad. Actually, let's see if we can bring that down to let's bring it down to 5 times, just so we don't get all the seasons in like the first 34 seconds. Okay, so we raised up the AI's intelligence, and we're going to give it a go in the Ford Focus RS. This is an old Ford Escort RS 1600. My bad. And again, let's give a shout out to TWU Local 100, my union. Go Union. And let's get it on. Hopefully we don't make a complete fool of ourselves against the more intelligent bots. I'm sure I won't be winning by 10 seconds in this race, because, as I say, I'm only back to sim racing about a month because my Fanatics wheel would not work. It wouldn't work properly. I finally did an update to the Fanatics wheel, and it sort of worked after that, but it still would be giving issues with this. Oh, that was it. I wanted to turn the driveline off. That was what I forgot to do. Alrighty. Oh well. There's always next race. Although I think after this race I'm going to call it a day for now. And thank you for watching. Oh, Beefarino, don't do it. Yeah. I wish I could see my mirror. Oh, it's on the left side in this car because we're driving an English version of this car. Oh. So I don't really know. Oh, they're right on me. I mean, I have a pretty good lead on them, but they're still not far off. There's no 10-second lead here. If I beef it, I'm getting overtaken. Oh, and I'm trying not to beef it right there, and oh boy, we got some major beef going here. Let's just get out of the way. We are not winning this race. Oh, sorry, buddy. Thankfully, you're just an AI and not a real driver, because otherwise I'd be hearing screaming in my headset right now, I'm sure. All right. Well, at least we caught a few. Oh boy, we just lost 18th place. Oh my lord, I'm beefing it hard. Trying to catch up those positions. I'm beefing it hard. I'm pushing way too hard, and I'm jamming on that brake like crazy, and look at me. This is going to be a really bad showing in this RS. I'm loath to restart the race. Don't want to look like a fool, but that's what I am right now. I really screwed this race up bad. What in the world? Why am I getting this? Okay, I'm gonna just kill this race because I'm just like completely useless with this car. Ah, the O button is the one I'm looking for. Okay, thank you. At least I got that straightened out. Alright, let's end this race. Let's exit. Let's take one of the little faster cars out for a spin. Remember, Union first? Project Cars, if you have an Xbox One. It's currently free until March 15th in the Xbox online digital store, whatever it's called. This is on the PlayStation 4 right now. We're using the we're using the Thrustmaster T300RS, and we got the RicmoTech. Oh yeah, let's take the Caterham out for a blast. We got the RicmoTech adapter that lets us replace the rinky-dinky Thrustmaster pedals that came with it. It comes with the same pedals as the T80. It's only 2 pedals, no clutch. And the brake pedal really doesn't have a lot of resistance. With the Logitech G25 or G27 pedals that we're using now, courtesy of RicmoTech's adapter, we're not locking the brakes as much as we normally would. Usually now we're just locking them up when we panic. So we're going to do this one last race. Hopefully we don't spread too much beef on the sandwich, making ourselves look too bad. Ah, I really need to get a chair in here for this. Unfortunately, you can't see my artwork back there. Is a nice Kachina doll painting right above that brass bar. I'm currently just sitting on my bed. That's why I'm so high. This wheel should be like right here. Oh, here goes nothing. Yes, I'm starting the pole position. Look at that fun little car. It reminds me of the MG Midget. Hopefully. Okay. Buzz car has no feedback, it seems like. Oh, we are spinning it. Oh, Christ on a cracker. Pardon my French, but somebody just slammed me when I jammed on the brake. Ooh, boy. Let's feather this gas a little bit so we don't go completely off into the woods here. Oh, don't jam on them. Oh, we're going sideways. Oh yeah, we're gonna quit while we're ahead and go off into the woods here and have a snack. Before we make a complete fool of ourselves, I'm gonna just end this here. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Have a great night. Bye for now from the Mad Mohawk. Onagi Wahi, and don't forget, TWU Local 100. That's where the hat's from. Proud Union Man and proud Mohawk Indian. Have a great day. And now the end of the broadcast has become.